Welcome to IHL Group's Company Profiles in Sophia. Company Profiles is probably the first area you dig into in Sophia, and it provides a view of all the info we track on any one retailer or manufacturing company. It's the best place to start to really get to know the top-level information of the company you are focusing on. From any screen, you can click on the tab Company Profiles on your left, which will bring up a customized page. One thing to keep in mind is that you need to know if the company is a manufacturer or if it's European, LATAM, or a North American retailer. Next, you will see the 4 different ways you can pull up profiles on a company. You can search by company, by segment, by industry, or the state or country where the retailer is headquartered. Let's start by searching for company name. Click in the search box next to the spyglass insignia. Type in BEST under company name, and the system will pull any company that has the word BEST in the company name. As you can see, there are multiple companies listed as Best Buy. You have Best Buy Mobile, Best Buy Inc., and you have Best Buy Parent Company. The data in all the subsidiaries rolls up to the parent company. If you are selling to an individual subsidiary, you select that particular company. If you are selling to the entire chain, you will select the box next to the parent company entry. You will notice that after you check the box, the name of the company you selected moves over to the Selected Companies box on the right. If you are selecting more than one company, you simply need to go back to the search box and type a new name and follow the same steps as before. When you are done selecting the companies you want to look at, you can choose to sort the reports by company name alphabetically or by decreasing revenues by making that selection in the drop-down menu under Order Report Output. To run the report, simply click on the Generate Profile button on the lower right-hand corner. At the top of the page, you will see the company profile macro information, who they are, what they're about, and a brief summary of the company in case you're not familiar with them. Next, there are competitive comparisons on key financial metrics. Notice that as I move the cursor over the bars, it changes because the bars are actually active hyperlinks. If I click on a bar, it's going to open another browser window with a detailed query of the comparable companies and their financials that are also categorized in the same retail segment. It's a nice, easy way to find similar companies to Best Buy who may need your services and/or products. To see the next page of the company profile, click on the blue arrow button in the toolbar at the top of the page. The next page of the company profile shows the estimated IT spend for the next 12 months for this company. This is generated from surveys and an algorithm of 30 different key technologies that moves budget based on process of installs. For instance, someone deploying an ERP system might have the software licenses in 1 year and then extended costs for services in subsequent years. These are factored into the figures listed here. We have divided the information up as total IT spend, capitalized IT spend, and expensed IT spend. Then below those boxes, IHL has it broken down to hardware spend, software spend, and services spend. The key thing to note here is this is a company-specific IT spend model. The next page in the profile takes a look at some key technology metrics for the company. It shows where the company is a leader, where they have recently updated technology, the technologies IHL thinks they are likely to be investing in the next 2 years based on trends and the age of existing systems, and finally, key vendors in the account that can help or hurt you in your sales process. IHL labels them key vendors because they may have influence in that account, which is valuable information on potential partners or competitors you may have in that account. There are a lot more details in the subsequent pages of the company profile, but this page gives you a nice brief overview for the particular company. The Hardware Systems page is next, and it does a deep dive into the specific technologies that the company uses. We break it down further into checkout systems, home office systems, and store-level systems. On page 5, you can see the software systems the retailer is utilizing. You can see this at a much deeper dive of systems than hardware. Sophia uses the headings Software, Vendor, Package Name, and Install Date. These headings are then broken into 9 subcategories of solutions. They are Commerce, Data Warehouse, Distribution and Supply Chain, Financial Systems, Home Office Systems, Knowledge Management, Sales and Service, and Store Systems. At the very bottom of the page, you will see a section labeled Services with the headings Service Type, Service Vendor, Service Area, and Contract Date. The next page lists the key decision makers for the retailer. 2 things to point out here. The contacts with envelopes next to their name signifies a validated email. This means that we have verified it's the correct email. The other thing is the blue line under a name indicates a link to their LinkedIn profile. We can't guarantee all contacts have LinkedIn profile, but if they do, we find it and link to it. A special note, when you are looking at a parent company, keep in mind all the contacts roll up from the subsidiaries and are listed together. This is great for looking at who you should be talking to at the retailer. Instead of having to guess who you should be trying to find their contact information, it's all right here for you. This is not the tool to use to do a mass mailing. 1-minute mailing list is much better for this function. Finally, each of these reports can be emailed or printed for view of the system. For email, we recommend choosing the PDF function for best results.